All right, welcome back to Daytime at 9. All right, we all commute every day, and you know what? Summer's just around the corner. Kids are going to be out of school, and you know what that means? Lots of people on the roads and freeways and highways and lots of traveling. Well, if something happens, you want to know the right person to call, and that's the law offices of George Salinas. So, George, good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning. Doing well.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Statistics are showing, with the whole personal injuries that, a lot of people are driving a little reckless these days, lots of distraction.
Yeah, we've unfortunately seen a spike in accidents and a lot of new technologies that are causing people to be distracted. We've traditionally had alcohol as being one of the biggest contributors to accidents, to serious accidents, to fatalities. I think last year there was a little under about 1,000 deaths on Texas roadways due to drunk driving. But now we've got to contend with cell phones, mobile devices, and there's quite a bit of information out there that indicates that it's a real problem on our roads.
No, it is a problem. One of the areas that you handle at your law firm is a personal injury. Define that, because I'm sure that's a broad range when it comes to that.
Sure. That's actually the only area we do is personal injury cases, and that encompasses a lot. I mean, we do everything from not just automobile accidents, but 18-wheeler accidents, commercial vehicle accidents, work accidents, product accidents. We've been involved in quite a broad range of things. Anything where you've got someone who was not using the standard of care that they should have been using, and as a result hurt or killed somebody, that's the type of case we handle. We've really seen a spike, though, in the number of cases involving automobile crashes due to distracted driving. And so that's one of the things we've been talking about, sort of public service announcements, trying to call attention to this problem and help people realize the danger that they pose to themselves and to others when they're using their phones.
Well, what are some tips that you can give them advice for, to help them not be so distracted?
Sure. Well, one of the things that we hear a lot of is obviously teenagers who are driving, who are learning to drive, who are going out, using their phones, using social media, things like that. Unfortunately, we've gotten a lot of calls recently from victims of those types of accidents. I mean, this past weekend I got two. One from a former client, one from a new client, and they were both involving distracted drivers. One of them was a teenager. What parents can do, there are apps available. One of them is Drive Smart, one of them is Drive Scribe. There's an app called Canary that parents can install on their child's phone that will monitor the use of their phone while the vehicle is moving. That's a really important tool. Not only that, but just to help them understand the danger that it poses. I know that there have been studies that show that when you read one text message, it's on average about 5 seconds.
That your eyes are off the road?
That your eyes are off the road. And it takes really usually 3 seconds for an accident to occur once your eyes have left the road. So the data shows that reading one text message is basically the equivalent of driving a football field, the entire length of a football field, at 55 miles an hour with your eyes off the road.
Oh, man.
So if you multiply that by the number of text messages that someone may read from one trip to the other, you can appreciate the danger.
Well, let me give everybody the information to help get them the correct information that they may need, or maybe the resources that you might need. Hopefully you don't need to call, but if you do, this is the right person to call. Obviously, he knows what he's talking about. The law offices of George Salinas. Give him a call, 210-225-0909, and it's a simple phone number. That's 210-225-0909. Make sure you make the right call and get the right information, and he can even help you out with the app stuff and information. We'll post that. He'll probably post on his website as well, georgesalinas.com. All right, everyone.